Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to ClaustORephobic. Claustorophobia. Claustrophobic. One of those two. I can never remember. Apophenia, do you think we will have enough oil to launch a rocket with what we currently have? I don't actually know. I plan on doing coal liquefaction, though. So, in that sense, yes. I mean, I currently also have stored up already, like, what is that, 70k oil? I don't think that's enough, but it's a lot. Okay, so what do we want to work on next? I feel like we can finally start doing things again. Now that we have a good amount of miners going. Oh, stone. Let's try to finish this. Come on. Oh, we're so close. It's so close. Okay. I guess the next two sciences is kind of what we're looking at doing. Haven't even researched them yet. So purple science gets me to coal liquefaction. That will be good. Maybe automating speed modules? I'm also worried that if we start going for speed modules, are we going to start running out of coal for power? That could be interesting. Because, like, on average, I don't know what our ratios are. You know what I mean? I guess we could find out if I search ore. Oh, coal and stone aren't called ore. That's annoying. So I guess I just have to click on them. And we can look that way. So it seems like we get a good amount of coal. It's like 1 out of every 5, maybe? Well, let's see. We've got 350 to 300. So that's 7 to 6 to 5 to 3. 7, 6, 5, 3. 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3. So we've got 21 parts, 6 of them roughly being coal, slightly less than a third. So slightly less than a third means it takes... Yeah, I mean, we're fine. Because this only uses 180 kilojoules to mine each ore. And we're mining a third of a coal. So multiply by 3, 180 times 3. Right now, we're using about half the power we gain. So if I were to add speed modules, let's see what happens. Because these cost... Yeah, I actually might have a problem if I do that. Interesting. I might need a speed and an efficiency. Ugh. Vanilla efficiency modules are so bad. I think they're just hot trash. But yeah, I might have to do 1 efficiency and 2 speeds, or 1 speed and 2 efficiencies even. Now, I could also look towards nuclear power. When do I get that? That's pretty expensive, and we need a lot of steel for that. But I could do it. Sometimes it doesn't work, the automated mining. That's possible. I haven't had mine break yet. But that does not mean it's perfect. so far it seems to be good to go. And what's happening here? Why is that backed up? Shouldn't that all fit on one side of the belt? Isn't this exactly 7.5 per second? Hmm. Now I'm confused. I have productivity. Ah, you're right. I forgot about the 10% mining productivity. So this is already 14 plus 10% is 15.4. Aha. So I can do this. There we go. Thank you, Dave. I was like about to go crazy trying to figure that out. What is wrong with this? Alright, let's balance these as well. I don't think they were balanced. There's another one backed up? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's correct. Well, no. This isn't correct, because this is still supposed to be more than... let's see. Let's do it this way. Priority left. I think that'll do what we want. Okay. So, moving on. Did this finally get backed up down here with all the explosives and coal? Yeah, it did. Now we're short on copper. Interesting. Using up all those circuits. Let's build some more steel furnaces so our copper can be fully prepared. Wow, we actually have enough steel. It's backed up. That's a first. That's a first. Yeah, I'll get red belts eventually, but they are way too expensive for now, I think, for me to handle. Okay. And we still have an input issue. We still don't even have enough input for all of this to be full. We don't have a full iron or copper belt. That's okay. We're making progress. We're making progress. It's slow. It's very slow. So working towards production science, we need... Oh, we need all the things. What goes into an electric furnace again? So we need red circuits, we need steel, we need stone in both forms because rails require regular stone. Interesting. I've kind of sliced my base into two parts, and these smelting arrays are in the way. Because I kind of need to get stone and stone brick out here now. Well, drat. What do you need? 12, 16? Let's see. A full thing is 48, so 24 steels is a full belt, which means 12 on each side. Just to here. Okay. And of course I've filled up this corner with stuff. But I should be able to get a belt of stone and stone brick out past this somehow. And then I can remove these if I change them all into steel furnaces. Which I will. And then, yes, that can only handle a yellow belt, but that's fine. What am I looking for? I have steel. I need stone brick. Okay, and then this is a bit chaotic. How can we clean this up a bit? Let's do this. And that. And then I think this one should instead be like so. Because that's the main one, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. And then this comes up, turns. So there's our stone and stone brick. There we go. And now we just need to reconnect. Sulfuric acid. Make sure these are still connected. 18K, I assume is all of it. Yeah. Okay. So then this is the belt here. And so we've got stone brick. Up already right. I guess we'll just do left. Move the storage over here. Now, I've had a fourth going to storage, but I don't really think that's necessary. Let's do half. Goes to smelting. Half goes on this belt. And then that part goes to storage. Then we move that down. Oh, goodness. The spaghetti is real. Much spaghetti. Very wow. Okay. That. Underground here. Go up past the coal storage. Go over or under the coal storage, and there we go. Whew. That was some work. Now we gotta get past the labs. That should be easy enough. We'll just go under there. And there we go. Okay. So there's some of the things we need for purple science. And we'll finally fill in all the stone. Whew. Are all the miners still working? Looks like that's a yes. Sweet. This is interesting. I'm curious to see over time if it does like smooth out or not. Curious to see how that will work. This one should be getting to output sometimes. I guess the sometimes is a little bit of a problem. Because it, like we said, it was 15.4. And so this last one was only basically getting to output half of its contents. Or no, like 10% of its contents. Because if it's 15.4 with all of them, then this one was only getting to output 0.15 of its contents. Because they make 0.55 each per second. In any case, purple science. We need a crap ton of rails. So we do need iron, and we need steel, and we need... Let's see, where's our belt of iron? Guess we've kind of screwed with our belt of iron everywhere, haven't we? Let's branch off. I have an iron belt up here, which I just magically seem to have left some space for myself. Thank goodness. And then do that. There we go. There's iron. Oops. Forgot about the speed modules. So if we did want speed modules, it does increase the power up to 225, which then... Oh, but it's also working faster. Right. It's not just 2.5 times the power consumption per ore. It's actually 2.5 over 1.6. So it's that much more power per ore. And that's times... Well, let's just do that. Oh, the blueprint's going to have modules in it, because it's going to just deconstruct them. I guess that's not that hard to do. I just have to replace the blueprint that's in all the deployers. But I would need more modules for that to really matter. But to continue on with the math, currently, what did we say? We're spending 180 kilojoules per ore. Yes. 180 kilojoules per ore. Every third ore is coal. So it's 540 kilojoules per coal. But we get 4,000. So currently we're spending that % of our power on mining. So we could spend 50% more, and it would still only be about 20% of our power on mining. So we are fine to just put speed modules in our miners, is essentially what that means. Okay, so that we've got this. We need steel, which is here. Whoop. And then we need copper. red circuits. Alright, so we've got copper, we've got steel. What else do we need? Plastic. Do we need plastic or just green circuits? Because the purple science... Yeah, electric furnaces need red circuits, and prod modules need green and red circuits. Okay, so we also need green circuits. And this isn't fast enough. I thought it was 1 to 6, isn't it? The ratio? Oh, it is 1 to 6. We have 8. Drat. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Now what? I hate all of this. So much spaghetti. We have not been good to our base's space efficiency because spaghetti is inefficient. It is very inefficient. I'm gonna put these together. And then I can extract green and red circuits like this. Whoop. Not there. Okay. I believe these are all the things we need for purple science. They're not happening quickly, but that is it. Are we backing up on iron? Do we have storage for iron? If we do back up? Have I even prepared such a thing? Yeah, I did. It's right here. Okay. Since I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna make an alarm for each of these. Let's see. If anything is greater than 100... Hey, Biotonics, thanks. Always appreciate the follow. So when is the tear it all down to re-spaghetti it? Yeah, we'll see if that ever happens. Dave might be correct. You can get to a rocket with a pretty spaghetti-fied base. I don't know if we're ever gonna just reconstruct it all. It's amazing what just waiting a little longer can do for you. Okay, so let's try to do 8. Making whatchamacallits. Purple science. You forget how this is how I usually play the game. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit more spaghetti than normal, but what can you do? I don't know if I'm gonna really feel like rebuilding. I guess it just depends on how bad things get once we start the rocket parts going and like how slow they are. If they're horrifically slow, I might do some rebuilding. So let's get the rails. Stone, steel, iron, stick. So do that. Steel. Needs to be, oh gosh. Up here somewhere. I'll try to make this a little less horrible here in a second. But I just need to get it started. Okay. So there's that. Put those on a belt. I do usually pivot to a bot base, and this is, I don't think, going to be an exception. Bots are going to be very helpful when you're constrained on space like this. And we're not going to need tons of throughput. Okay, so then the electric furnace. How many do you need making those? Crafting speed is 2? Or no, the furnace has a crafting speed of 2. The recipe time is 5. And for these, the recipe time is 21. So we need... Excuse me. So we need 8 every 21 seconds. Basically, it's a fourth. So I need 2 making furnaces. I won't have enough resources for this, almost certainly. But we need bricks and steel and red chips. So let's do this, and this, and that. And then move those a bit. And do something like this. And then the bricks. There. That's it. Okay. And then the last thing we need is the productivity modules. Oh, we didn't need copper up here at all. Interesting. Okay, and productivity modules take 15, so we need like 6 of these. I'm only going to do 4 because there's no way I'm ever going to have enough resources for all this. And I'm going to shift them up so I can shift them up one more. Maybe I'll move them out one. So we can do this and then that. And then we'll come from the opposite side with the prod modules. And then I should be able to grab far and the close. Put those directly onto the belt. Sweet. Okay, technically, I think we have automated purple signs. Yeah, there it is. Our first purple sign. We'll have to follow its journey closely. And that means we can get coal liquefaction. Dun-dun! Beautiful. Yeah, it's like Purple Rain, you know, Purple Sigh. It's extra emotional. Okay, for what it's worth, the miners seem to be doing okay. I don't think we're close to our limits of construction bot range yet, right? There we go. Yeah, we still got plenty of time before we're at the limit. Sweet. Oh, I didn't really think about that. We are going to have some extra tiles, aren't we? Okay, well, I can get rid of these manually. And that also just fits oh so nicely right there. Oh, but that's a fully saturated spot. Okay, so that'll get rid of those tiles. I will need to build one. Once this has gone past, I'll need to build one here. It's adding new mining drills, like, really far away? It is? I don't think it is. I don't see any blueprints out here. Oh, for you. That probably means your adder is doing something wrong. The X or Y is incrementing too much. Or the thing's triggering too often or something. Hard to know for sure without debugging it bit by bit. Also, I forgot this is 30 rails. Is this enough rail production? I don't know. I'm happy with this. Okay, the problem is going to be red circuits for sure. So I wonder if I can try to improve that a little bit. Red circuits just need plastic, right? Iron, copper, and then plastic added in? Yeah. So if we can free our plastic... we can try to get a few more red circuits. Okay, there's plastic. And here's copper. And here's iron. Somewhere here. I'll need a red underground. Oh, we still have this one. Okay, so I can make more green and red circuits over here. And are these done? These are done. I will decon all that. Let the bots handle it. And for what it's worth, I probably should build another RoboPort here to connect all of them. Not that it really matters, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, this one's always going to be lagging behind. This one... They are spaced out by 2 tiles, so this one actually will be slower than that one, I think. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. It does already seem like it's smoothing out, though, a little bit, which is weird. But I guess that's also closer to the center, so there's more ore in these corners. This is still a straight line, for what it's worth. Comparing that one... Well, this one's always going to have more because it's on the edge, but let's compare this one, which is what? Got 200, 300 ore to the one in the middle, which is like almost done. Yeah, it's pretty different. Speaking of ore, how are we doing these days? Pretty solidly sticking at about 400 a minute. Oh, and I also never put a alarm on my copper here. Okay, so I presume the issue is iron, or is it copper now? It still seems like it's iron. Or maybe both. So how's power? Should we expand power just a little bit? Maybe just a little bit. We'll go over here. We got some space. And we'll build some power over here. Okay, that's 6 boilers, 12 steam engines, 6 mechanical inserters. Yeah, Dave, I know, but that was a speed run. So, like, considering that this is a slow run, I think 1 belt might be enough to get us there eventually. I am going to try to get some more miners once, I don't know, I think in a little while, one of these will have cleared out enough that we can, like, rebuild it and then send another batch of miners, maybe going north. Like, once this has gone a little bit further left, then we can clear up all this, rebuild the line, and then send a new northbound line going, or something like that. The other thing I can do to get a little bit more ore is mining productivity. Though that will take a while to pay for itself. In fact, I don't even know, like, in the scope of just... Oh, shoot. If all I'm doing is beating vanilla, will this ever even pay for itself? I don't honestly know. Because if you're spending, you know, 500 of these Kim Science packs, it needs to pay for thousands of copper ore before it's worth it. Okay, and we need water here, which... kind of annoying. Okay, there we go. Now, how many are we supporting off of this one? Do I need a second one? 16 times 6. It's 900 something. Yeah, maybe I should do a second one. I just don't want to take any chances with flow rates and stuff. I'll just put one there, and then these 6 have their own. So it's really only these 10 are together, and that's only 600. Okay, power is more than fine. We were already okay on power, and we just added more. Purple science is starting to back up. So I think now we maybe want to start working on speed modules. And then we can get a lot more ore. So let's design something that can do what? 0.5 a second? Is that too many? 10? It feels like a lot. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's too many. Maybe 0.1? 124? So what's the ratio here? 0.05, 1 to half 1. Interesting. What? It's weird that you can't hide the done row. It looks like it's gonna let you, but then you can't actually, it doesn't work. Oh, it's more like hide or show it if it's done. You can't hide the done column. I wish you could. Because it's kind of just taking up more space. IMO, I guess you can just do it that way. So let's see, we've got... I'm wondering if we can do like some direct insertion stuff here. Because we've got 2... And then the... I don't think this is going to work, actually. With Bob's inserters, I could get this to work, for sure. Because we've got 2 of these. 1 of these. Oop, that's not how I do that. What am I doing? Well, maybe. Something like that. But then the problem is the circuits or the wires. I mean, I guess that works, but it's way less dense than than doing it properly, but it does look kind of cool. And then we would need what? Iron and plastic on a belt, like up here. And then copper on a belt down here, and that's it. Oh, no, the plastic needs to get there. Yeah, I mean, I could do it that way, but that feels cheeky. It would only really be worth it if I had Bob's adjustable inserters, I think. For now, I'll just do it the normal way. So we'll have 3. Making wire. And what's the rate on each of these? 1.5? Okay, 3 making wire, and then 1 making green circuits, 4 making red circuits. And then, let's see. Just move this up. And then red circuits, ahoy. Ships ahoy, matey. Do that, and we've got ourselves some speed modules. And then those will go into a provider chest. All right. So that will slowly accomplish all of what we need. I'm just going to make 2 on here. And then what we need to do is upgrade the blueprint. So we need to put speed 1s in here. And then we need to take that. Duplicate. Speed 1. And then new. Okay. So we've got that, and now we need to put that in all of our deployers. And I need some gears. So then I need speed 1. How do you... I guess we just need a... let's see. Make a copy. And put that in there. Delete that one, and there we go. Now we just need to fill all of these guys. This is kind of annoying. Okay, those are all done though. And then grab some more, keep going. Pretty soon we're going to start seeing errors for our network not having enough speed modules, but we'll eventually have enough. Because they don't get consumed. You know, each miner only needs 3. And whenever we move forward, we still have the same number of miners, so. Okay, need a few more. So can you just delete? How do you delete blueprints? Shift right click. I think that actually deletes them. Like, they technically go in here, but then they automatically delete. I don't think they end up in the network. Right? Yeah. Just mine the chest. Wouldn't it pick them all up then? Alright. Guns delete. Yeah. I didn't want to shoot chests though, because that's, you know, the cheating. Alright. It's really only if it has ore in it that's cheating though, but, you know. Trying not to delete things in this run. Okay. That wasn't too bad. So those are all replaced. We now, we need this guy. Let's cap that at 100. The heck? That was weird. Okay, so now we should have faster mining starting to happen. And now we are going to need red belts. So, probably the first thing I need to upgrade to red belts is my ore and the ore sorting, and then I probably don't need to upgrade anything else to red belts for a while. Because it's a mixed belt, so it's not like it has a red belt of any individual ore. It just has a lot of ore total. So let's get red belts automated. That will take up a lot of iron. I think I'll actually do it up here. I need a lot of gears too. Now I'll just have 2. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, it is more green circuits. For some reason, I thought I needed red circuits. And these all need more iron plates as well. Exactly, you gotta invest iron to make iron. Okay. So around. That feeds the gears. And then we need green chips. Chips ahoy. I'll just steal some from here. I don't really care. I know that it's technically not kosher. Alright, I'm gonna limit those for sure. Especially the undergrounds. Those take so long. And then... why don't I actually do this? That. Oh, I forgot to feed these guys into... there we go. That should do it, I think, for all the different pieces. Yeah. Alright. Good enough. Those are limited. There's red belts. Woo! Purple science and red belts. Look at us moving on up in the world. And speed modules. Go team. And we are slowly mining out the world. And it looks like the speed module thing is functioning properly. See if our ore numbers are going up. It's hard to tell yet. Output chest for splitters. Good call. We won't need very many, mainly just for the sorter part. But I do need more than 2 or 5 or whatever. The good news is this is on the end of a line, so it's not going to take the resources away from other things per se, though it will mean that this won't be backed up for a long time. But yeah, our goal right now is a full belt of iron ore. That would be very nice. But we'll have to accomplish that in future episodes, because I think this is the end of this episode. For those of you on YouTube, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about the progress we're making, and I will see you in the next episode.